You have transformed the kitchen into quite a display here and presentation of food.
Thank you, Josh. Yeah, so today we'll be doing a baked salmon with spinach and feta and wrapped in phyllo pastry, and it's really delicious. One of my favorite new dishes right now. So we'll start off really quick. The recipe is online, so for our viewers, they can find it there. I already started some onions and some garlic in here. We want that really, really hot and get them translucent. And then we're just going to flambe them with a little bit of wine and a little bit of lemon juice. And then we're going to add our spinach. Now you want to be careful if you use a gas oven. You want to take off your pan when you pour the wine, otherwise you can blow up your kitchen, and we don't want to do that.
We don't want that.
So we're going to pour about 2 to 3 ounces of white wine, and you can skip the white wine if you don't want to have any alcohol in it. You could do a little bit of chicken base or even just a little bit of water. You kind of want to slow down the cooking here for the onions and the garlic while we add the spinach to it. And I have the measured spinach here. It's about 2 cups, tightly fit, but a little bit less, a little bit more.
Why do you say you want to slow down the cooking?
Well, the garlic and the onion will start cooking very fast and will burn until the spinach kind of wilts down and cooks.
Okay.
So you want to slow it down a little bit. That white wine's going to help us. It's also going to help develop some nice flavor in there as well, too. So while we cook this down, I have some phyllo pastry open here. One tip for phyllo pastry is you don't have to be scared of it. Just keep a towel and cover it up.
Phyllo pastry.
Phyllo pastry,
okay.
Which is basically dough, but it's opened up so thin, so it's almost like paper thin.
I thought that was paper, but that's really dough. That's amazing.
So it is dough, yeah, that's right. And then we have salmon. The salmon is right behind us. So I took a 6-ounce piece of salmon and I sliced it right through, so that way we're going to put it into the phyllo pastry just like that, together with the spinach. So the spinach takes a couple of minutes to cook, so I have one already prepared for us, so that way we can cut down a few steps. You want to let the spinach, there we go, turn it all off. Maybe we can put that on the side. You want the spinach to cool off completely. If you can put that on the side for me, please.
I can handle that.
You can let it cool at room temperature, and then maybe put it in the refrigerator, and then you want to add some feta to it. I think it's 1 cup of feta to the mixture that we made, and then that's our stuffing. So we'll start with the salmon, the spinach stuffing, into the phyllo pastry, which is going to be right here. 2 sheets or 3, depending how thick you like it. I'm going to fold about 1 inch over, and then some melted butter with a pastry brush. You want to put some butter all over the phyllo. You want that because you don't want the phyllo to stick, and you want it to be crispy, and you want it to be really flaky and crunchy. So that's the way it works.
It's really an art form.
I guess so, you can say that. So we'll take the salmon, we'll put it right there, and then we'll just use our hands here to put some of that stuffing. Be generous with it, because it will wilt down and will get a little smaller. It looks like it's a lot, but it's really not. All right, so I'll put that over there.
Okay.
I'm going to switch my hands here, my gloves. I'll just use my hands. So what you want to do is here, fold the sides. And you want to work a little quick with phyllo, because otherwise it dries. Stay away from any of the vents on the air conditioner, because that will dry it even faster.
Because it's so thin?
So thin,
yeah.
Right. And it won't be as elastic, will break on you. So now all you got to have to do is just really roll it almost like a burrito.
Like a burrito or a wrap?
Or a wrap, that's right. So don't worry about being long. And then we have it in a baking sheet like that. A little bit of butter right on top.
You put it on top, okay.
That's right. And then you bake this in the oven for about 15 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes, depending on your oven, at 375 degrees or 400 degrees. So we'll put this in the oven. And then I have one that's already baked for you. Let me use this tongs because it's pretty hot.
And voila, there we go.
Right, magic of TV, right? So I'm going to cover this phyllo really quick here, and I'm going to wrap it up to open up some space. And then we'll decorate our dish here with some yogurt and lemon oregano dressing.
Okay.
Which I have it right here. This is full-fat Greek yogurt with a little bit of fresh dill, some lemon juice, a little bit of garlic, and then you just kind of mix it all up. It looks kind of weird in this bottle, but this is pretty standard for restaurants.
Flavors are got to
Yeah.
be amazing.
So
well, we can
good.
get this recipe on our website at the ABC mysuncoast.com website, and you can click on the dining tab there and get this recipe along with several others. All right, we'll be right back. Stay with us.